I think the garage, as a hockey player, especially at an early age, is kind of our big stage before you get to the big stage. I'm Brad Marchand, Canadian professional hockey player. Welcome to my garage in Halifax, Nova Scotia. When you talk to any great player who's ever played, the garage is where it all began for them. If I went back and I didn't spend those hours shooting pucks and things we've put through walls and doors and windows, things could have ended up much differently for me. So we just had a great time going to the rink every day. We get our skates on in the car and the lights aren't even on yet in the rink, and we're skating around firing pucks, so we had a lot of great times. I just always loved being on the road. We always love driving. It's a way to relax and see the scenery, and it's very calming. Old Jeep YJ, I think it's an 85. It's all still original inside, the old radio in it. I've always loved the idea of having the roof and the doors off. My buddies and us would just drive around, even in the middle of the night when it was freezing cold. We'd shiver up and down the roads and have some fun. This is a Cadillac Escalade EXT. I've always loved Cadillacs. I just had it wrapped recently, actually. I got to give my wife the credit. I copied her. Her car's the same color. Lots of space in the back for the kids. This is the Marchand Homes truck, our family vehicle. Very smooth ride. These are great trucks. It's workhorses. My father, brother, and myself have created a new company called Marchand Homes. A lot of the homes that you see around the area, the company's built. Everyone recognizes the truck when they're being driven around. It's like watching paint dry. Always loved sports cars. My grandfather always had a Camaro, and it was an older one, a 68, but I love the Camaros, especially for the fact that he had them, and he passed away a number of years back, but anytime I see a Camaro or drive one, always kind of bring back his memory, so it's a special car to have. To be able to move back to the area where I grew up was very special. My brother's only a couple houses up the street from here. My sister's up the road as well. We're very tight. There's 4 of us. We're all a year apart. You talk about having to fight for everything in your house. You have to do it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We used to get up in the morning, try to wake up earliest in the morning just to get to the cereal boxes first. That all translated into the way that I played the game. Was fighting for every single inch to be a little bit better, to be a little bit further ahead, or just to be willing to do anything to succeed. We created a garage out the back, and that was specifically for playing hockey. That was something that was in the design from the get-go, having our hockey area, and I knew how important it was for me to grow up and have one, and with that same opportunity for my kids. This is where it all starts. It starts in your garage. It starts in your backyard or out on the street, and it's awesome to be able to be here again and remember that feeling when I was chasing the dream.